G'day, how are you going today? And especially, how's it going with those that you love the very most? Do you ever feel sometimes that life seems like a crisis? I just don't mean an instantaneous crisis. Sometimes it feels like that our world is heading towards major crisis and you wonder where you're going to fit in. Think about the financial crisis of recent years and we're still trying to get out of it. Did you notice the shudder on the Wall Street Stock Exchange? What happened? Well, the Greek stock market has crashed. Greek owes so much money. People are wondering, will there be a domino effect across Europe? And on Friday morning, just 2 or 3 days ago, what happened in the United States on the stock market? It dove 600 points. Investors breathed a huge collective sigh of horror. And then the market climbed back up again. It was just a blip. Well, what's going to happen in our world? I don't know. There's relationship crisis that we experience. Different ones are going through breakups or get-togethers and it all feels so much hard work. On top of that, there's emotional crisis where we're not always responsible for the things that have happened to us and we're just trying to dig our way out. Wouldn't it be marvellous to be able to find confidence for any crisis whatsoever? Welcome to today's show. I'm James Toogood. You see, 2,600 years ago, there was a young man called Daniel. Daniel lived in the ancient city of Jerusalem. 2,600 years ago, Jerusalem is attacked by ancient Iraqis. The Iraqi soldiers take Daniel to their capital city of ancient Iraq, Babylon. There, Daniel is neutered. Yes, he loses his testicles. He becomes a eunuch, never to have children. He's lost everything that's meaningful to a man. And tell me, if that's not a crisis, what would be? What would Daniel do? Daniel decided to make the best that he could out of this terribly bad situation. He rose through the ranks of the Babylonian government until he became Prime Minister of Babylon. He lived a very successful life. He was a prosperous man and he remained faithful to God despite the most horrendous beginnings that one could possibly imagine. We still today make wrong choices based on all sorts of different reasons.